had to queue up on the other side. It was delayed and a slow start for Abhishek Vasudevan, who was stood there at the other side of the track. It was a very good start for 12-year-old young racer. His name is Shreyas Harish Koparam. Bike number 3, a very good start, sped away, took the lead, but then eventually the big lads, the big guns caught up. Was that moment, almost had a collision there with the bikes. The 250cc Gixxer bikes weighing around between 155 to 161 kilograms. The top speed of more than 150, get to 0 to 100 in under and close to 9.5 seconds, 9.6 seconds. And we're talking about this race, the format, it's a 1-hour endurance race with 2 riders per team. One single rider can ride a maximum of 20 minutes in a stretch, and apart from that there had to be mandatory refueling, and obviously with a 20-minute time limit per driver there had to be mandatory switches in drivers and the riders as well. This is where the battle was heating up when you had bike number 17, bike number 18 and bike number 2, 17 of Jayant Pratipati and Seshadri, bike number 2 of Tasmai Chopra and Jagdishan, all were in the mix of things. Bike number 18 as well there involved, and that was Prabhu and Sarvesh Hamunawar. Was Sarvesh, in fact Prabhu, who was on bike number 18 on that occasion.
While we've got a pit stop
when the refueling had started, bike number 13 there getting the first refueling, that was Simki and Rakshita Dave's bike, the only all-girls team in this competition. Bike number 18 was second and third bike. Little wobble there for Tulsidharan and Daniel Rajkumar's bike. Bike number 1 you saw in the long shot in the background there, while it was Tasmai Karyappa's bike who was leading there at the moment. Was a little problem of the brake shoe heating up a bit. As you saw the technicians pouring some water to cool it down. This is where you see bike number 18 leading of Prabhu and Sarvesh. It was Prabhu who was on the bike, and you see bike number 14 there on your screen as well. This is when the bike of Abhishek and Amarnath started getting into the groove, getting into the mix of things at the top end of the grid of the circuit. Remember, this is the 3rd race of the day, race number 8 of the weekend. This is where Abhishek and Amarnath's team on bike number 14 had taken the overall lead, and they executed all their plans and everything to perfection. Their changes, their switchovers, their refuelings, it was all done very well. Prateek and Mohammad Miran's bike, that was bike 21. It was Prateek Bandi who had taken over the proceedings from Mohammad Miran. Battle going on between Jayant Pratipati Sashidharan team along with Prabhu and Sarvesh's team. And also in the mix was Tasmai and Jagdishan's team, which is bike number 2. Coming in for a quick switch over was team of Dilip and Selva. It is now Selva here who's on the bike, and off he goes. And Selva got the bike as Dilip made way for his teammate. And Selva there now on your screen, bike number 7, the second half of the team. And now coming in for a switch over, Preetham and Rajesh. It is Rajesh now who's on the bike and making taking the bike away. Preetham making way for his teammate. You see there the battle between bike number 18, 17 and 2 intensifying as the race continued into the second half. Now change in bike number 22 with Raja Durai now taking control of the bike, and A.V. Sundar staying behind in the pits. You can make out it's a rider 1 or rider 2 thanks to the armband. Rider 1 had white armbands while rider 2 had fluorescent yellow, fluorescent green armbands. This is the pointer stage in the race where all the switches had been made and all the second riders were on the track. This was the switch that was made. That's in fact, it was the refueling here being done on the race leader's bike, Abhishek Vasudevan and Amarnath Menon's bike. Looks like that is Abhishek Vasudevan there waiting for the bike to be refueled. Being asked by the marshals to stand aside as the other bikes would be approaching. Sarjan Sagar there, bike number 12 taking control. Well, bike number 21 here, Mohammad Miran now gaining control of the bike. A slight bit of confusion there, but Mohammad Miran getting things in control, in order and underway. Refueling was done and Abhishek Vasudevan was off the blocks very, very quickly. Remember, the rules state that since you are in the pits, your bike cannot go beyond 40 kilometers an hour. And problems there continuing for Tulsidharan and Daniel Rajkumar's bike. That's Tulsidharan there on bike number 1. Has got Sadri there. That was one of the big tumbles we saw. Very quickly, you could assess that not much damage was done because the rider very quickly got off the track and got off harm's way. Although you can see the left shoulder, taking the brunt of the damage and the fall. As Sisadri there, bike number 17 on your screen, continued to tear through the racetrack. He's under immense pressure because he had to catch up with the race leaders. That was Abhishek and Amarnath Menon. Sadri doing very, very well there, keeping bike under control. Obviously, because of the fall, because of the debris and the bike on the racetrack, the safety car was deployed, and that meant no overtaking. Obviously, there's a slight difference when you are in a time-bound race compared to a lap-bound race. The starts after the safety car goes into the pits is very different, but you still want to be ahead. You still want to be the race leader. And well, that was bike number 1. It was one of the back markers of Tulsidharan and Daniel Rajkumar. But at this, that was a nasty tumble, nasty tumble for bike number 21. Mohammad Miran was the rider on that occasion. And, medical attention available very, very quickly. Another switch happening there for bike number 9 with Sachin making way for Sasikumar Narayanaswamy. Coming in now for the switch was Sisadri. As you saw, bike number 4 there of Preetham Lokesh and Rajesh M. Preetham Lokesh on the bike. It's closely followed by bike number 8. That was Rakshit Dave and Mohammad Mikhail. That's at the moment that's Rakshit on the bike, bike number 8. And on bike number 4 it was Preetham Lokesh. Rakshit overtaking Preetham on that straight through the start-finish line. checking the tyre pressure there. All these kinds of things do make a lot of difference in lap timings. Go on, and he can do it. This is where you have bike number 14 of Abhishek and Amarnath in the race lead. Jayant Pratipati and Shadri's bike coming in second. That's Jayant Pratipati on your screen. That was Jayant on your screen. Bike number 17. There's that battle going on between Abhishek and Amarnath Menon's bike. Bike number 14 up against Rakshit Dave and Mohammad Mikhail's bike. That was bike 80. That's the race leader. Executed their strategies perfectly with Abhishek and Amarnath, making the switches on time. Did not take too much time, even whether be switches or refueling. They stuck to their plans, and obviously the plans paid off. Now another change coming in for bike 1, and it's Tulsi Dharan TJ who was now in charge of the bike, with Daniel Rajkumar making way. There's Tanmay Karyappa manning bike number 2 on that occasion. Tanmay and Jagdish in the team. Jayant Pratipati there, one half of the Jayant and Shishadri team. Bike number 17 almost had a little scare there, did Abhishek Yadav on that turn, a little wobble, but did well to keep things under control as he went into the pits. This is the time when they had almost had a lap of advantage. Comes in very quickly, does the changeover with Amarnath Menon taking over the reins, and he's been now asked here, just go on and quickly sign before you cross that 20-minute barrier, and you pay a penalty very quickly. Abhishek realizes that he can celebrate a moment later, but he has to sign it off, as there was a change on bike number 11 with Kesavan taking charge and Govindaraj making way. Very, very interesting format this, with the team changes or team combinations, timings of the changes, timings of the refueling, however fuel they want, and this is where we knew that we had a winner. Abhishek Vasudevan and Amarnath Menon. The winning team there, it was Amarnath Menon who was on the bike as they crossed the checkered flag. You can see the celebration, the delight in the body language, the expressions there for Amarnath and Abhishek. A terrific win for Abhishek and Amarnath. It was a team event. 2 bikers in one team.
Alvin Sundar and Ryan Chetty. Congratulations. Okay, coming in at number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're calling on stage Rakshit Dave and Mohammad Mikhail from Chennai, and
coming in with your runners up here.
Congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to quickly call on the winner. What a drive that was.
It's a very, very interesting format and interesting event with the 2 bikers, a team of 2, mandatory changes, and here welcoming the winners, Abhishek Vasudev and Amarnath Menon.
I now request Mr. Bullet Bose to do the honors. The medals will be given by Mr. Bullet Bose.
Amarnath from Kerala have done a very good job. They timed the race, they timed their driver changes, they timed their fuel, refueling spots and everything, all down to perfection and getting their just reward. These are your 3rd prize winners.
Come on everybody, let's clap your hands. And now let's honor Rakshit Dave and Mohammed Mikhail.
Now coming on to the first runners-up.
On stage is with the bullet course. The medals, silver medals. And now the trophy will be handed. Come on everybody, clap your hands because again this
Rakshit and Mohammed Mikhail also had a very good race. So did the likes of Jayant Pradipati and Shashidhari, I beg your pardon. And now, to crown your champions of this round, your winners of this round in the JK Tyre Presents Endurance League Cup 2022. Abhishek Vasudev, Amarnath Menon, your winners. Big smile on their faces, and why not?
Right, we also have one trophy to be given out, and this is for the women's team. Okay, Rakshita and Jimki, if you could please come forward. This is our way of saying a big thank you, Rakshita.
Generally, we see post the prize distribution that you have all the riders on one stage. I'm very sure it's going to be hard to fit all 6 of them. Here, it's Simki and Rakshita Dave, the only all-women's team, all-girls team in this championship. Rakshita on the left, Simki on the right.
Rakshita and Rakshit are brother and sister twins. I think if you're happy,
Rakshita receiving the trophy, and now Simki joining her.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Come on, clap your hands. Endurance League has come to a great. I request the girls if you could actually come in the front. The women riders, if you can come in the front. Women riders, if you can come in the front for the trophy. Is the center? Yes.
Yeah. You want sit there? Sit. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is going to go down.
Now a group photograph.
Brother on second, and the sister gets recognized for the work on the track. Wonderful. Wonderful moment in the family. Congratulations. Let's give them once again a big round of applause. They are a rock star. May I request you to raise your trophies?
One final pose for the photographers there.
Raise your trophies. Raise your trophies.